Greetings from the Stratford University Library. Today's challenge is to talk about database searching in less than 5 minutes. Let's see what we can tackle. A database is a place where information is collected, stored, and organized. Our databases contain articles from academic and professional journals. You can access them online. And a few examples include ProQuest, Gale, and EBSCO. But why can't you use Google when searching for information? Google is technically a database as well. Let's compare a search in Google and in one of our databases. First, notice the number of search results Google returned, close to 2 million. While sometimes it's great to have a lot of options, when you're looking for specific information, too many choices can make your job much more difficult. Our database returned about 990 results, already significantly lower than Google. Another difference is the types of information sources they produced. The first result in the Google search is from the Huffington Post. While there's nothing wrong with the Huffington Post, it's not suitable for college research. The first listing in the database is from the Journal of Genetic Psychology. That's going to be a much more reliable source, and it's exactly the type of source your professors want you to use. So have I convinced you to use our databases instead of Google yet? Great, we're on the right track. Now there's one last thing I'd like you to notice about these two searches. In Google, I used the sentence to search, while I used a slightly different technique in the database. So let's go to the database now so we can explore that a little further. We're using ProQuest psychology journals today, which you can use through the Learn collection. Database search engines require a little bit more finesse when searching. It's worth it in the end because you'll get much more relevant results. In this search, I've employed three different database search techniques. I've put birth order in quotations to tell the database that I'm only looking for that specific phrase and not just any article with the word birth or order. I use the word personality instead of writing out a full sentence because I don't want the database to search for any unnecessary words. I've also combined these two search components with the word and. That tells the database that I only want articles that talk about both birth order and personality. If I put the word or between them instead, the database would look for articles that talk about either topic, meaning I'd get some articles that talk only about personality but don't mention birth order. In this case, it's not what I'm looking for. However, you can use or when you are trying to broaden your search results, like searching for birth order or sibling rivalry if you're interested in either topic. Another search technique I employed is checking these two boxes. Full text guarantees that I'll be able to read the article in its entirety. Peer-reviewed means that this is an article that has gone through an extensive vetting procedure by experts in the field before publication. I can be sure that the information is accurate. Now, how else can we narrow down these search results? On the sidebar here, we have several different filters we can apply. For instance, I can adjust the date so I only see articles published after 2010. And my updated search results bring me down to 283, much more manageable. And there's other filters you can apply to help get the search results down even more and to be more relevant. Remember though, searching for articles takes some trial and error. You may have to do a few different searches before you find all the sources you'll use for your paper. Some of the databases you use may look a little different, but all of them employ similar searching mechanisms and filters. So when you log into a database, look for the filter options either on the main page or through their advanced search feature. That's database searching in less than 5 minutes. For a more thorough overview, check out our database search tips LibGuide and see your librarian. We can walk through it together.